We were quite frustrated, and it was a really painful time for us because, we came to the time where we thought, well, we wanted to have a baby, and we thought we would be able to just, flip the switch and say, okay, we've gotten pregnant, and it just didn't work that way for us. We tried intrauterine insemination a couple of times, and that, of course, was after undergoing all these tests to make sure that nothing was wrong with either of us. That's right. And after we got the clear on that, then we started the 2 sessions of the intrauterine insemination, and 1 month after another, they just didn't work. And in order to get to those 2 points, we had to go through a series of shots, of course. It really was just so, it was painful every night to, really want something, and it just not work out. So we went through the 2 sessions of that unsuccessfully, and then we decided to try IVF. We did 1 session of IVF. We did 1 session of IVF, and I should not be smiling when I say that, probably. So we did 1 session, and again, it's just the point leading up to the decision whether we would do IVF or not. We were just really very sad. Every time we thought that maybe we wouldn't be able to have a baby, we really wanted to have a baby. We thought that was a part of our lives that we wanted to see fulfilled. And so we finally said yes, that we would do IVF. And lo and behold, it just didn't work either for us. It was really, really hard for us. It was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But not only hard, but then it was also unsuccessful. And our doctor told us after that failed IVF session that it would be nearly impossible. Those were the words he used. It would be nearly impossible for us to, for me to conceive with my own eggs. And I remember that moment. I don't think I'll ever forget it, when the doctor said that it would be nearly impossible for me to conceive with my own eggs. It was after that moment that we said, you know what, let's take a little break. Let's give our bodies a break, my body a break, because by then I'd been doing shots for a little while. And then we hooked up with Dr. Seidman, and we decided to give the Hunyuan method a try. At first, I was extremely skeptical. My brain just doesn't work that way, and I just said, oh, all right, here we go again, another thing to try. But my husband is rather open-minded, thank goodness. And he steered me to it, and I'm really glad that he did. Well, glad that he did is probably an understatement. We're overjoyed that he did. Anders, come to Mama, or don't come to Mama. But okay. It wasn't a question of whether we would spend the money or not. It was a question of time again, and it was an investment of our emotions. I mean, what if we try this for a few months, and then, as my other doctor said, every month I was possibly having less time and less time and less time. So it was really just whether we were going to invest in it emotionally, and because we really wanted to be successful. And Anders, come to Mama.
I can't do anything one time.
So here is our little boy wonder. Anders, can Mama have a kiss? Anders, can Mama have a kiss? A kiss from Mama. Wow. So here's our little bundle of joy. And we would not have had this bundle of joy, I am convinced, or we are convinced, if it weren't for the Hunyuan method. went through two months, I believe. You know, the woman who probably would not get pregnant with her own eggs after 2 months of herbs on the Hunyuan method managed to get pregnant. So you can't believe our joy.